Hello everybody, this is Gruesome Fox coming at you with a 650 cost rated match here in the Jegan D Type. We're going to be on Mass Driver Facility for this match here, and this is going to be the new level 4 version of the D Type that was added as part of this week's limited missions. And I decided to give this suit a spin. I was just kind of playing and I was like, hey, got this Jegan D Type that's kind of lying around, so why not take it to 650, see how the level 4 version fares. And I also want to use this video not just to talk about the Jegan D Type, but just to kind of give my initial thoughts on the current state of 650 as a whole, because unfortunately there were not any in this match, but we did have the Den'an Zon release this week, and I have a few things to maybe say about it, but a little bit of early thoughts, so probably some of this is going to change over time, but yeah, we'll start off with the level 4 Jegan D Type here. So D Type starts off at 500, similar to the Char's counterattack Jegan, and we did get a level 3 and 4 version for the limited missions for this week. And the level 4 version of the Char's counterattack Jegan, I always felt like that suit was able to hold up fairly well at 650, so I was very curious to see if the same would happen with the D-Type here. And yeah, the Jegan D-Type, it holds up fairly well at this cost. Obviously, it's not going to be like the best suit you can pick, but it's more like something that I would get out occasionally on a blue moon, much like the Char's counterattack Jegan. And for this match, I am going to be using the Jegan beam rifle. I never got the D-Type bazooka for this, because the first time they released that weapon for level 3 and level 4 was for the Narrative Gundam, the base version, and they brought them back in the recycle ticket store for that, but I feel like they're just, like the price of the bazookas, I feel like they're just too much recycle ticket-wise, so I really don't want to spend the recycle tickets on a weapon that I'm not probably going to use that often if I don't end up using the suit too much. So, really I would only get that bazooka if I, had the Narrative Gundam, probably, or if there were more suits that released at the cost, or the level for it, but as of now, I really don't have much incentive to get it, so I was just kind of like, yeah, whatever, I'll just go with the beam rifle, and beam rifle actually did work fairly well. One of the things with the Jegan D Type here is that you do have or at least with the build that I'm using with it, I do have a melee strength of over 90. I really don't feel like I'm doing that much damage with the melee, but that could just, again, really be more of a cost thing. The damage might just be decent enough for a Jegan type suit, but kind of wish I felt like I was doing more damage. Might be something that I can look into maybe putting over-tuning parts for, maybe that will help with that a little, but as it is, yeah, I mean, it's much like the Char's counterattack Jegan. I feel like it, kind of just holds up as a suit that you can use, so, pretty good there. Now, the thing with this match is that there are no Den'an Zons on both my team or the enemy team, and at the end of this match, I actually will include another win screen from a match where I did have a Den'an Zon, so just to run a little bit of a comparison there at the end of the video, but yeah, it was a lot easier this match not having any Den'an Zons around, because the match I did have, where I did have to fight a Den'an Zon, I think there were 2 of them on the enemy team, yeah, it really felt like lore accurate F91. I don't think the Jegan D Type is going to hold up very well against that suit, so again, kind of like what I said, it's not really the best pick, it's just more like a thing you can pick for fun. And yeah, I forgot to mention the Jegan D Type is a general as well, but yeah, that's really most of what I have to say about this suit. Now I'll go into my initial thoughts for 650, especially as it relates to the Den'an Zon, and yeah, the Den'an Zon already looks like it's going to be a pretty good suit for 650. You have the same beam shield gimmick as the F91, and you have flat booster with that suit as well, and also just seems like for having a small but decent kit, its melee is also kind of annoying. I know I've seen the downswing that it uses, I just don't remember what suit it belongs to. I don't know, I don't remember what suit the downswing for the Den'an Zon belongs to. I don't think it's a new one, but yeah, Den'an Zon, it's kind of annoying to deal with the matches I played with it. The best suit that I've used against it so far is the Psycho Bawu, mainly because I do have the plates I can use to defend myself, and plenty of weapons to pick from with that suit. You got a pretty good arsenal with the Psycho Bawu, and I feel like that suit is still pretty good for the time it's been out, so that's been my best bet so far. Silver Bullet got mixed results, and I'm going to try the Gustav Call, but I haven't used that yet, so that's definitely on my list of suits to try, at least when it comes to generals. I think I also tried the Mezzer FO1. I don't know if that was before or after the release of the Den'an Zon, though, so I don't remember exactly what that one. I think that one may have been before the Den'an Zon released, but yeah, again, Den'an Zon just already seems like it's going to be a pretty good suit for 650, and I did watch Avengers video on it, and I mean, again, that too, it made the suit look really good, so yeah, hopefully that means more of the suits that we'll be getting from F91 are also going to be pretty good. I'm very excited for the Den'an guy. That's the suit that I really want to get, so hopefully we end up seeing that suit soon so I can at least get one thing from F91. I haven't gotten anything from it yet, so that's kind of like the suit that's on my wish list, but yeah, it's weird. It leaves me very mixed on 650 now, because the matches I played during resets were like actually very stressful. Like, they were actually very stressful matches to play through. It wasn't exactly during reset. I think it was an hour after reset, but it's still, like I said, the matches were just kind of stressful, honestly. The matches that I got during this time, when I got this clip, were not really that bad. And again, I don't know if that's maybe because of the lack of Den'an Zon, just flying around, stunning you in the air, lunging at you with its melee. That could maybe be the case there, but yeah, I feel like if these are the cost ranges that we're going to see the F91 suits at, like 650, 700, I feel like those two costs are likely going to get affected by it. 750, probably not as much, since, there's not really a whole lot in 750 yet, so not really too much to really change at the moment, but it's got me cautiously optimistic about, the future, so I'll just put it like that. But hey, mission completed. Let's see how we did here with the level 4 Jegan D Type. I didn't get anyone on the board, but I did beat my rival. Gonna send some praises to my team members, and third place with 3 kills and 1 loss to get third place in damage, so not really too bad in terms of results. And following this is going to be the win screen for the other match I had using the D-Type, and I actually did get second place this match. I only didn't keep this match because it had a very slow start, but as you can see, yeah, the Den'an Zon on our team did really well. They were the ace, and they just crushed it. They crushed it, absolutely. Yeah, that individual score, so yeah. Not sure if this really says anything about the Den'an Zon as a whole, but again, this was just something that I wanted to share, that I also managed to get a picture of, so take that for what it's worth. Again, I don't think this one image really defines anything. Again, I just wanted to show what the Den'an Zon is capable of, but yeah, that's going to be it for the video there. Again, I'm cautiously optimistic about the higher cost going forward, especially when it comes to 650. I really love 650. I've always loved playing 650. There's a lot of suits from that cost that I really like playing, but so far with the Den'an Zon, it is making it a bit annoying to play. Again, this might be just something because it's, very early in. Probably as more suits get released and all that, people start adapting to these newer, smaller F91 suits. things will probably get a bit better. It's really just going to be all about adapting. Kind of something that I feel is pretty par for the course when it comes to GBO2. So again, I'm kind of worried, but not too worried. And Jegan D Type, yep, pretty alright suit. It's very easy to get it from limited missions, so if you have it and you want to use it for fun, maybe take it to quick matches. Don't take it to rated like I did, but yeah, that's going to be it for this video here. Comment down below what you think about either the Jegan D Type or the current state of 650. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.